Part 9. Far across the sea, we come to Piggy Island, where a huge castle is. A crowd of pigs were happily welcoming home Leonard and the pigs for successfully stealing the eggs. Go, Leonard! When I say eat the, you say eggs! Eat the eggs! Eat the eggs! Wow, what a reception! All right. A pig took his picture. Snouts up. A big pile of pigs made a staircase with their snouts as Leonard bounded up them towards a balcony. Man, it's a snout staircase! Who thinks of that? He high-fives another pig who was wearing a summer vacation outfit. Soon, Leonard was up on the balcony with Prudence, who was already there, but she was still very upset over what had happened. Fanfare plays as the servants help prepare Leonard and Prudence's royal robes and crowns. Welcome home, King and Queen Mudbeard! Some banners roll out showing pictures of King Leonard and Queen Prudence sitting on the eggs. Prudence was disgusted. Oh, sweet cheese and crackers. My father and my father's father and my weird Aunt Chloe have all searched for the eggs, but only I, King Mudbeard, and I, Queen Mudbeard, his wife, have found them. I present to you the eggs! A pig cut away the balloons, revealing the huge pile of eggs. But he forgot to let go of the balloon strings and was carried away. Oh, man! Say goodbye to Harvey. A feast! I proclaim a feast 2 nights hence. All the pigs in the crowd cheered, but Prudence wasn't cheering at all. All she could think about was all the birds, knowing how heartbroken they were about their supposed new friends betraying them by stealing their unborn children. Meanwhile, the birds' makeshift boat was arriving at the shore of Piggy Island. I feel a little nervous inside, but that's normal, right? Yeah, I think so. They looked at all the boats. Oh, gosh. Feeling frightened, Indigo hugged Red's arm. Anybody else got butterflies in the stomach? Yeah, I know I do. Probably because you ate too many caterpillars. Then they reached the beach of Piggy Island. Drop your nuts and move your butts! Let's go, guys! Some birds who were eating nuts dropped them, and they all ran up a hill yelling as if going to battle. But when they got to the top of the hill... Oh no! The castle was a lot further away than they thought. Are you kidding me? Wasn't expecting this. Then Red squinted his eyes as he saw... Wait, hold on a second. That guy is the king? Then that means that lady pig is his queen. And they've got to have the eggs with them in the castle. What the heck's a castle? And that's where we're going. Hey guys, do you remember everything you learned in my class? Yep. Nope. What class? Well, forget all of it for now. Now it's time to let loose. Oh, good, because I never learned anything anyway. Oh, me neither. Fly and I actually just came to socialize. I came for the snacks. You don't happen to have any now, do you? Whew, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. How are we going to get over those walls? I'll tell you how. We're going to fly. Terrence mounted the slingshot into the ground. Remember, the goal is the castle. Get to the castle. Who wants to go first? Over here. I do. Me. Hey, all right, Matilda. Ah, always a bridesmaid. Step right up, keep your wings, legs, and feet inside the slingshot at all times. Shoot it! Okie doke. Fire! Bomb fired Matilda from the slingshot, and she flew through the air towards the city. Some pigs were doing a cowboy dance. And a one, and a whoa! Take that, porkers! Incoming! Then suddenly she shoots a pink egg-shaped fireball from her rear. It blasted the TNT box, sending Earl and the other pigs flying. Boom, baby, boom! Whoa, I didn't know she could do that. Well, how about that? My teacher can shoot fireballs out of her butt. You, what's your name? Hal? I've seen you do something strange before, right? Well, let's see. I'm really good at... Doesn't matter. Launch him! Chuck and Bomb fired Hal from the slingshot. Oh, this guy looks good. Look at him go! Hal knocks down a pig wearing a top hat and monocle reading a newspaper. He's gonna make it! This is incredible. We're witnessing history right now. But then Hal spun like a boomerang and reversed, heading back to the hill. Nope, he's coming back. He's coming, duck! Whoa, 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 whoa! Get down! Duck! All the birds ducked. Hal finally stopped and lodging his beak into a tree. Did we win? No, not quite yet, buddy. We're still tied. Hey, can we get an ice pack for Hal? Medic! All right, who's up next? Whoa, what can you do? Cyrus only just sneezed before he was launched into the air. Ah! He stretched a connector to two houses like an accordion before he flew into the air, causing the two houses to crash into each other. Who's next? We need flyers, not standbyers. Let's go. Minebird first looked fierce, but then he realized he was to go next and tried backing away nervously. But Chuck grabbed him. You go out there and you show them how frightening mimes can be. Yeah! Oh my God! We're having a feast. We're eating the eggs. Gonna have a big feast. Gonna eat all the eggs. Prudence was wearing a nightgown and had a hoof on her pregnant belly as she sadly followed Leonard. Outside, Meinberg knocked over several buildings. Huh? What? Oh my! Leonard rushed out onto the balcony and looked through his binoculars. What is that? He saw one of the birds destroy a house while the pig was still where he was and began to eat the hot dog on a stick. And then he looked to the top of the hill. Fire! That guy again. Ugh. They must have come back. They must have come to get their eggs back. Then there's only one thing to do. He quickly rushed off. Indeed, just simply give them back their eggs peacefully. Leonard? Citizens of Pig Island, if you spot any birds destroying your neighborhood, please capture them. What? What did he say? There's been a change of plans. We will eat the eggs for lunch. Back on the hill. No! Did he say eat the eggs? No! They can't! So, Red, Chuck, and Bomb launched the blue and purple handsome-looking bird and his girlfriend into the air. Meanwhile, on Bird Island, Mighty Eagle was watching the whole battle through his binoculars. He knew that the world needed him. He walked inside his cave and looked up at a heroic picture of himself. Back at the battle on Piggy Island? Okay, I want you to curl up into a little ball, alright? Make yourself aerodynamic. Like this? He inflated himself a little bit. To the left! To the left! Let me at him! Launch! Bubbles was launched through the air. Ah! Don't mess with Bubbles! He crashed through a wooden platform. Get him! Piggy pile! Hog tie him! Several pigs jumped on top of Bubbles. Then Bubbles began to inflate into a gigantic orange ball. I told you not to mess with me! Whoa! Wow, that blows. In a good way. Next up was Stella. To the left! Whoa, hold on. My left or your left? Ugh, my left is your left. We are facing the same direction. Right, good call. Just look where the last bird went and adjust from there. I got this, you guys. Oh, be careful out there, big sister. Don't you worry, little sis. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. All right. And Chuck and Bomb launched Stella into the air. Go, Stella! Ah! Then she did all kinds of parkour stunts and tricks. But unfortunately, whoa! She crashed through a glass window as the speed went to normal. Ah! She crashed to the ground. But she comes out from the collapsed house still looking okay. She got far, but not far enough. Then some pigs started to attack Stella with plungers as arrows and as she runs away. We have to get closer somehow. Then Judge Peckingpaw was launched into the air. Judge Power! Go, Uncle Peckingpaw! But suddenly he bounced off a hard boulder and then crashed into several houses, which then exploded. Oh! I know that had to hurt. Trial by fire! No, literally, he's on fire right now. Can somebody please help him? They then launched a Dr. Bird. Oh, Red, what are we going to do? We can't just keep slingshotting birds over and over again. Indigo began to flap his wings nervously. Red looked at Indigo flapping his wings. Then suddenly, he had another idea. Meanwhile, on Eagle Mountain, Mighty Eagle set up his record player. The song Never Gonna Give You Up plays. Mighty Eagle danced to the beat a little bit as he got prepared to fly. He sucked in his large gut and started to run forward. Mighty Eagle! He flew perfectly for a tiny bit until his big gut slumped down, causing him to tumble off the edge as he tried flapping his wings. Whoa! There we go! He grabbed a piece of rock with his beak. But the piece of rock just broke off and Mighty Eagle fell through the clouds. Ah! Back on Piggy Island, Red had decided to be the next one to be launched, and he invited Indigo to come with him. Indigo, I'm going to need you to be my wings. Think you can do that? No problem, Red. You can count on me. All right, I knew I could. Get on my back. Indigo climbed onto Red's back. Terrence, I've got an idea. He got into the slingshot with Indigo. Do you think you can pull the slingshot back far enough to hit that giant boulder? Okay, launch us right towards the top of that thing. So Terrence pulled the slingshot's band further back with Red and Indigo in it. Ready? Ready. Red, Indigo, I'm not going to lie to you two. I am really going to miss you when you die. Rest in peace, my friends. Rest in peace. Hey guys, let's not get cheesy, okay? You ready, Indigo? Ready, Red! Fire! Terrence let go of the band and Red and Indigo flew into the air. Ah! Then he curled up into a ball and growled and clenched his teeth in an angry scowl. Indigo opened his wings as he still clung onto Red's back. The two of them soared through the air. "Okay, retract wings, now!" Indigo closed his wings as they neared the stack of boulders. "Indigo, brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!" Indigo closed his eyes as he flinched, still holding on to Red for dear life. Both of them bounced off the smallest boulder on the top of the pile. As at the castle, Leonard, Prudence, and Ross watched with wide eyes as Red and Indigo both crashed through a glass dome roof. "My roof!" Uh-oh. "Oh, goodness me, I hope they're not hurt." Chuck and Bomb checked to see if Red and Indigo made it inside the castle. "Did they make it?" "I hope they're okay." Then Red and Indigo both peeked out from the glass dome roof, unharmed. "We're in! Booyah! Yes! I know they make it! You go, guys!" All the birds cheered. "Send everyone else! Come on, Indigo, let's go! Right behind you, Red!" "Guards! There's a red bird with a small blue bird in these walls. Bring them to me." "Aye, aye, sir. Roger that, boss." Then the guard pigs pressed their ears to a wall and listened. "Not in these walls, in the castle! Come on, you guys." And the three guard pigs hurried off. "Here, pretty birds! Here, pretty birds!" But they didn't notice that Red and Indigo had cleverly camouflaged themselves against a painting. Once the pig guards passed, the two birds got off the painting and ran off. "Transport the eggs!" All the pigs marched, carrying all the eggs into a room that was painted with "No eggs in here." Back outside on the hill, Terrence had loaded Chuck and Fly into the slingshot. "Launch us exactly the same way you did for Red and Indigo!" Terrence had launched them before he could finish. "Woo-hoo! I wasn't ready! Ah! Go, Chuck, go! Faster!" And Chuck, with Fly hanging on to him, went into super speed mode and sped up as they flew through a window of the castle. And in slow motion, they crashed through several rooms. They flew right through a big cake, some flaming hoops, some cacti, and some pigs fighting with swords, until they finally crashed through a stone wall, meeting up with Red and Indigo. "Chuck! Fly! Is that you?" "That was wicked sweet!" "This is a house of horrors!" "Oh, gosh. Well, I gotta be honest, you look a little fine. You look fine. Come on." "Bomb and Zach are on their way." Back outside, Bomb was soaring through the air with Zach clinging onto his back. "I can't believe I'm doing this!" They crashed through the stone wall. Leonard, with Prudence and several other pigs wearing helmets, was marching down the hall when Bomb and Zach went right through as one stone slab hit Ross on the head. "Ouchie!" Oh, dear goodness me." Leonard laughed until one big stone slab landed right on his head. "Ah! Call in the Piggy Air Force!" "Leonard, please! Is all of this really necessary?" "Yes, it is necessary. I can't believe you support them. They just want their children back. Who cares?" He angrily stormed off. Why did I even marry her? This greatly hurt Prudence's feelings. "Oh, Leonard, if our child was born right now, you'd understand." Outside, a siren blared as the birds that were launched looked up at a hangar and saw some pigs flying out in airplanes. My loyal subjects, the treacherous birds have repaid our friendship with an unprovoked act of aggression. The attack will fail. We have glass. We have wood. We have TNT. We tried to kill them with kindness, and now we're just gonna have to, well, you know. The pigs began to throw all kinds of things like lit sticks of dynamite as the birds all ran for their lives. Stella! Uncle Peckingpaw! Who's gonna go next? Then Terence boldly stepped forward with a determined look on his face. Soon he had loaded himself into the slingshot. Aim for that ramp! Come on, Terence! You got this! Everyone all chanted, Terence! Terence! As Terence began to back up ready to be launched himself. But then suddenly, the slingshot broke with a loud snap. The top part of the slingshot hit Terence as he was whiplashed back. Oh no! Terence! Kevin hopped over to him. The other birds all looked worriedly at the broken slingshot.